before we start, I simply have to take a photo of myself. Because this showroom is so beautiful. Welcome to the new showroom of House of Juhl in Copenhagen. It's time to have a look at one of Denmark's greatest mid-century designers, because today I'm taking you on a full tour of the newly opened Juhl showroom right here in central Copenhagen. You might already have seen a ton of photos on Instagram of this place already, but I don't care, because today I'm giving you the full tour. The showroom opened last year in September, and before House of Juhl took over this space, it housed, dare I say, a weird variety of different shops, likely an energy shop that guided you to save a little bit on your bills. The building dates back to 1916, which is just a few years after Juhl was born. Back then, and for decades to come, it housed Scandinavia's biggest music publishing house, started by Willem Hansen, whom the building is named after today. Everything from the floor to the beautiful stucco is the original, and making it more than 100 years old. I'm sure you have all seen a few of Juhl's pieces before, and you have probably also dreamed about owning one or two pieces yourself. I know I have. What you might not know is his story, and that's exactly what I'm gonna share with you guys today while I show you this showroom as well. Juhl was born in 1912, and unlike most of the other Danish mid-century furniture designers, he didn't study furniture design. He actually came from a pretty well-off family and wanted to study art history. However, his dad didn't like that idea because there was no money to be made. Or at least that's what he thought. So instead, the young Mr. Juhl started architect school in 1930. He never finished and only studied for 4 years because he actually got a job working on some pretty big public spaces like the new Copenhagen airport terminal, which is, by the way, not the one you arrived to today, but another one. During the 11 years he worked at this job, he got to work with interior decoration and also drew a lot of different furniture, doorknobs and lamps. However, his approach was a little bit different than his peers. Where other designers like Hans Wiener and Bo Mogensen created their own prototypes in the workshop, Juhl simply teamed up with the very talented cabinet maker Niels Wold. In 1945, Juhl left his job but continued to design in his own name and company. He very quickly got some very big jobs around the world, like designing UN's meeting hall in New York in 1950 and a great deal of George Jensen stores around the world. And of course, he created many of his best known furniture pieces around this time too, many of which House of Juhl are producing today. In 1949, he placed a piece of paper on his drawing board, drawing 4 vertical lines with something in between. He had no clue that he had just started on the journey towards creating one of the most iconic pieces in Danish furniture design history ever. The chieftain chair, 1 meter in width. It's a big one. and it was actually simply called the Big Chair by Finn Juhl himself at one point. Another one of his now iconic chairs is this one, known as the Pelican chair. It was first introduced in 1940, but people didn't like it. They actually just nicknamed it a punctured tennis ball or a tired walrus, and it wasn't even put into production. Not until 2001 at least, which was when Finn Juhl finally started making it. It's probably my favorite of Finn Juhl's design, and like most of the other pieces, House of Finn Juhl is manufacturing this one right here in Denmark. It's even upholstered by hand, a very traditional craft, only mastered by the very skilled and very few upholsters. This astonishing place, let's just have a last look at all its glory. So if you are in this city, make sure you stop by and check this place out. It is so beautiful. This is also the only place you will find all of Finn Juhl's pieces. Everything from his couches and chairs, the tables, the cabinets, the shelving systems, and of course, all of his lounge chairs. Let me know in the comments below which one is your favorite piece. Remember to smash that like button, and thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.